Isn't she glowing?
I'm starting to get a little puffy though. It's starting to happen. I'm like, oh,
Dang it.
I thought I was going to avoid the pregnancy puff. No.
I can't tell.
Thank you.
Nobody can. Oh, I can't tell.
Thank you.
Girl, you look great.
It's hidden. Also,
Okay.
just to all the females out there, your brain literally shrinks when you're pregnant. Yeah, found that out. So,
That's
and
a
the
fun
hormones are 50 to 100 times more than a normal female. So if I can't answer these properly,
So, the big question, the numero uno question that everybody's wondering, what is the baby's name? What is the baby's gender?
Baby's name is Atlas. Hopefully either way, we don't know the gender. We have tried numerous times, and I am saying he's either a very conservative male or a pretty little lady.
Pretty little lady.
Legs will not spread.
It will not spread. Keeping everything together.
There we go.
So, why are you naming him or her Atlas?
That was actually Miller's choice. Yeah, he brought that to the table 2 days after we started dating. So that was early on.
That was quick.
I had a girl name and he had a boy name, and that was Atlas. And as we went along, and like when we got the sonogram and we couldn't tell if it was a girl or a boy, we really leaned into it because we felt like this kid was Atlas. And the sonogrammist was just like, I think it might be a girl because I'm not seeing anything, but I can't confirm like in any way, shape, or form. And so we had to kind of take a step back. We're just like, you know, Atlas could kind of be a kick-ass girl name.
Could be a dope girl's name.
So we just landed on Atlas and have stuck with it. Felt like the kiddo is that. And we have a more masculine middle name. It's Atlas Elliott if it's a boy.
Cute.
And if it's a girl, it's Atlas Everly.
Everly.
So,
that's so sweet.
Either way, we have that down. And I found out after we picked the name that Atlas actually means mouth of God. So,
mouth of God. So Atlas is either going to be a little traveler or a singer.
Yes.
Which actually, in fact, leads me to my next question. Okay, what is Atlas going to be when he or she grows up?
An artist for sure. In what form I do not know.
Could be performing.
Yeah, very unique kiddo. We've had a couple people approach us and speak to the uniqueness of this child and the set apartness of the child. That people clearly could tell that I was pregnant because I was showing, but had no context of like they were strangers. I fully believe in some form or fashion they will be on a stage. Like be very like I don't necessarily want to claim like famous, but like it will be in the spotlight in some way.
Absolutely.
So that's good.
All right, Brad. Okay, next question. What are you looking forward to most in parenting?
Not being pregnant. No. Honestly, I think there's a lot of things if I think about it, but the main is to see who the child is. Honestly, we're stewarding God's child.
Life.
And so it's kind of like, oh, we get to partner along with this kid and help them discover who they are and walk along their journey. And I'm excited to see what characteristics like the kiddo gets of me and gets of Miller, like as far as personality-wise and things like that.
Which actually, in fact, leads to the next question. What characteristics are you hoping the baby inherits from either side, personality-wise and physically?
My good looks. I really, really, really hope this kiddo gets my husband's musical abilities. So I hope the kid can sing too. That would be phenomenal. Like if we could combine it all and just package it and sell that, and then we can live off the
You're right, exactly.
Yeah, so definitely his music ability, his humor. I want the child to have his ability to fall asleep and not think about his entire life for 4 hours before. Just for my own sake of like rest too.
An ability to rest.
An ability to rest.
That is a skill. That's a life skill.
Miller and I are both pretty extroverted, and I'd love for the kid to like have that and not be like stuck in a corner just reading a book. I don't care if she does that in appropriate times, but like engage with life. I think that would be
social butterfly.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I'd love for it to get my intelligence.
Nothing against Miller, of course, you know, just
yeah.
But all right, so last question. This is my absolute favorite question for sure. Tell the story of how you found out that you two were pregnant.
Miller, don't hate me. Okay. We weren't necessarily trying, but we also weren't at a stage that we were like preventing everything. You know?
Okay.
So we were open-minded, and we also felt like the Lord had given us some specifics on when kids were coming, and we wanted to partner with that because He said babies. And so we were like, what if it wasn't physical? What if it was like a spiritual baby or something
No,
like
it was not that.
We're like twins. We were like, oh God, how many? Our anniversary came and I took the test. It was just a regular Saturday morning, and I made Miller go and look and to see if it was pregnant or not. And I didn't hear anything other than a gasp and then just tears. And so he walked out and he's like, sorry, this is the part where he's going to hate me. But he's like, yeah, and just started crying because I know him. I looked at him and I was like, are you joking right now? Because I was like,
you didn't believe him.
No, I
thought he was pulling your chain.
And he's like, I'm not kidding. And we just kind of, for about 10 minutes, we were like, wow, okay. Well, everything just changed. And we just kind of sat there and we were like, this is incredible and terrifying, and okay, let's do this journey. And then we were like, what do we do now? Like, great. So it was actually a pretty beautiful moment because we decided to finish watching the movie from the night before that we had watched and just, carry on normal life. And then Miller went back in there at one point and, like, I still had the pregnancy box and he took it out of the trash and he's like, if you are pregnant, contact your doctor. And he's like, thank God they give us next steps.
I don't know what to do now.
But it was still nice that the box, which
like, oh, that's what we do.
Know. That's
what we do.
Step 1, talk to a doctor.
Remember that, ladies. Yeah. Remember that.
So we didn't want to tell anybody for quite a while, except for our immediate family. So that day, I called my mom, called his mom. His mom cried. My mom said, oh my God, okay, here we go. His mom actually asked the exact same question that I did. She goes, are you kidding me? And then when she realized we weren't kidding, she started crying and was super excited.
What is with this trust?
That gives tribute to Miller's personality.
It's like, well, because
you have to confirm. You have to confirm things.
That's hilarious.
And then his dad was cheerful. And my dad, I'm sure he was just like totally on board and excited.
So how many people cried? Did you cry?
I've cried a lot since then.
But not the day of.
Not the day of. I think I was kind of in shock. Not in a bad way, but just in like this is happening. I'm much more the person that things like have to sink in before I actually like accept that it's real and happening.
So we've got, he cried, his mom cried, dad cried.
So his side of the family cried, our side didn't.
Should tell you something about Miller's fam.
They're precious.
Is there anything you'd like to share with Miller and the party before we call this a video?
Babe, I love you. We're about to do this. You must change diapers. And then finally, like, just thank you to everybody that came out to celebrate this new life and celebrate us. And it means the world to us. The support that we're seeing is just amazing, and I'm beyond grateful. We feel very loved, very supported. This one feels very loved already and very supported.
It's our first ever baby. The first evergreen baby.
Is the first.
The first of many.
Mm-hmm. Get on it if you're married.
We're working on it, Shelby. We're working on it, Shelby.
Throw it out there.
And with that, we're going to call it a video.